good. Okay, so here we are. This is basically where we left off, but this last time we had it where everything was equal, 50 going up, 2 newtons pulling down to keep it stable, and I was left here. When I finished dividing, I actually got an answer of 0.48 meters per second squared, moving in the up direction. So every second, I'm increasing my speed at 0.48, half a meter every second. But the question became, what if I don't have equal sides here? What if everything's different? Okay, so if I was to actually subtract 50 minus 1, that would leave me with 49 newtons of force. And of course, that would be on my y-axis, not my x, my y. And then my x-axis, going left to right, it would be at 7 newtons to the right. That's a positive direction, and this would, of course, be in the up direction. So that we don't get confused, I'll complete that arrow for everybody. There you go. So we are going up, and let me just correct this here. We are going to be going up, okay, with 49 newtons of force, but we are also headed to the right, going 7 newtons of force, because we were saying that here's our ledge over here on the second floor of our apartment building, and we need to go up to the second floor, but we also need to go across. So obviously you're going to be going in the northeast direction, but by how much? So that is where you have to use your Pythagorean theorem, where you're using your a squared plus your b squared is equal to c squared. So now I've got your 49 squared plus your 7 squared equals c squared. Now, notice this right here. I could have switched this. I could have easily said, and I'll just do it over here, I could have done 7 squared as my a plus my 49 squared is equal to c squared. Really won't make any difference because I'm going to be adding these sums up. See? It's not going to make any difference whatsoever. And when I do 49 squared plus 7 squared, I get a total of 2450. So 2,450 newtons of force is equal to the square of my net force. So I need to get rid of that square. So I'm going to square root it to get rid of the square. So when I put that in my calculator, so if I go second button, and this one here, which does not have the x, see the difference? There's 2 of them there. And so I should see this in my calculator and punch in my 2450, hit enter, and I get 49.49. And that 7 is going to round this up. So my answer is going to end up being 49.50 newtons of force is equal to C, which is my F net. And now we can solve for our acceleration rate. So if force, net force, is equal to mass times the acceleration rate, then my 49.50 is my net force. My mass is 100 kilograms times acceleration. I want to find acceleration, so this needs to go the other side. Between these two objects, or these two numbers, is a multiplication, so the opposite of multiply is to divide. So we're going to divide. What I do on one side, I must do to the other. So if I divide by 100 here, divide by 100 here. So 49.50 divided by 100 means I'm going to move this decimal over 2 places because of these 2 zeros, leaving me with an answer of, drum roll please, 0.495. And that's going to be meters per second squared. So I'm basically doing half a meter every second, increasing its speed. So first it'll be half a meter per second, then it'll be a meter per second, then it'll be a meter and a half per second, and then 2, and then 2.5. So every second I'm increasing my speed by 0.5. All right, so that's basically the sum of all of the different kinds of equations you might see on your worksheet. You only get to enter your answers once. And then, of course, your paper, you will take a picture of it. Make sure that you show me all this work here. You need to show me how did you get your force, your net force, and then show me how you get your acceleration here. You won't have to draw this part here if you only have those 2 directions in this direction here. So, of course, that makes it a little bit easier for you. Good luck. And if you have any questions, of course, you can come to tutoring. Tutoring is always available before school, after school, and during lunch. And look forward to seeing what happens for you. Good luck.